New room.
New room. Bit echoey at the moment still.
Yeah.
But I will get you some clay. We're just going to do basically warm-up pieces.
Yeah. It's been a couple of months since I've done any throwing.
Yeah.
Said it'd be better with or without the jacket. I think it might be
Better
better with
without.
it.
Well, you do have the heater faced right at you. This new space is thoroughly, because we did it, insulated. Wire tool.
Yeah.
Everything's
We
just
did.
going to be in odd places.
This,
My next.
well, 5 months into the 2-month job, he still had only gotten the frame and the roof on.
Kevin Kitties. Yay, new studio! Yes.
So we spent the last
Month and a half
month and a
solid.
from time we get up to the time we went to bed, putting in everything.
There were times where it was like 8 o'clock at night. We're like,
Oh.
wait, we haven't even had dinner. Maybe we should have something quickly and then go fall over.
Yeah.
This one will be a slightly undersized one, but oh, hot water.
Hot water, yeah. And it is very well insulated.
Yes. Including the ceiling. Insulating a ceiling sucks, by the way. So does the ceiling is slightly over 18 by 24 feet.
Well, the ceiling's like 10.5 feet up.
And being the only one with 2 good knees, I spent a lot of time with the ladder.
Yeah. You
That
did.
made a lot of people in the local next door community happy because we got rid of the giant berm of earth around the outside of the studio.
Yeah, which he made a math error, so he wasn't going to move all of the dirt that he stated he was going to move in the contract.
But I'm not to mention all the bricks and pavers he destroyed by bringing heavy machinery over them.
Yeah.
Which we have yet to deal with, but all the excess earth went to local gardeners. I got it as far as the driveway, and folks have been taking it from there.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I'm glad to see people like free dirt. Free dirt?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that there was going to be such feminine takers.
Oh, yeah. Because we got rid of quite a bit of dirt.
The pile was probably 8 by 10 feet and
Waist high.
waist high in the middle. Okay, waist high on a 5-foot person. It was a lot of soil. And that got rid of the berm, and that was
I put some of it in a raised bed garden.
Yes, and we also changed the landscape in a few other places.
Yeah, I just kept coming up with places because what I was doing was taking it by the bucketful and moving it.
I was filling up the wheelbarrow and a selection of, 4 large flower pots, like the 2-gallon size.
Yeah.
And she would take that soil and deposit it in various locations.
I was doing terraforming.
Yeah. The front raised bed. There's a section in the front yard that used to be lawn. We made it into flower bed.
Wanted to give it
Wanted
more
a little
shape.
height.
Yeah. Because the other side, the
had slope and hill.
yeah.
You wanted to make it match more.
Yeah.
So we got that in there.
Some in the backyard too.
Yeah, because there's once upon a time this yard was the owners of the house were apparently friends with the owners of Hill and had a pathway between the 2 yards.
When we moved in, pathway went up to a fence, led up to a fence.
And
Stopped. So it was kind of like, okay.
So that was a thing that we had to fix. Well, we re-landscaped the area.
Yeah. And, well.
And that became a raised bed, and we put a bench at the end of or up against the wall
There'll be a lot of that.
Well, where is this tool? Well, where is that tool? And these guys are being slightly random sized.
That's okay.
We're not doing any, fancy shapes today. This is just warm-up work. Figuring out where the tools are.
Seeing if the layout actually really works.
Yeah. Because
ergonomics and all.
Yeah. Because her tool wall, we had to make it more of a freestanding structure. Because for one thing, on this side will be another wheel. Well, technically it'll be that wheel. She's getting a new wheel. That one is what, a 1/4 horsepower?
Yeah.
And it's 20 years old. It no longer, it complains about large pieces.
Yeah.
Vehemently and loudly. And it's not a belt issue because we replaced the belt repeatedly. It's the motor.
It's the motor.
But
Poor
the
thing.
new one, it'll be a Scott 1 horsepower.
Yeah.
We're just waiting to hear from Clay Art Center that her order for her wheel has come in.
Yeah. So you have to special order it.
And then we'll go there and we'll get not only that, but a number of tools.
And more clay, because we're really low on clay. But we had no place to put anymore, so we had to wait till this was done before ordering clay.
Yes. But we have a lot of storage under shelves and things now, under the flat file and under the slab roller, which is in the same room as the wheels for the first time ever. But to store the clay on, yes, those are ball bearing casters. So we put that down.
She's very proud of her little
scuttle pads.
She came up with the idea of what to put them on, so they're gonna roll underneath things. So each one of those little 12 by 12 pads holds 150 pounds of clay.
I think it's the failure point is like 260, but all the spots that I'm storing it, they're maxing out at a 4 stack, so it's only 200 pounds.
Yeah.
So there's a 50 plus pound.
But they don't roll as well once you get more than 3 boxes on there.
Yes, they roll, just not terribly well.
And they make a horrendous sound.
And that was, cut up an entire sheet of, what is it, inch thick ply to make that?
3/4 inch.
3/4 inch plywood.
Yeah.
That was left behind by the contractor. We had no idea what he planned to use it for.
Yeah. Also, another reason why we let her go, he
was stealing from a work site.
Yeah.
And we found profanity graffiti on the house. Agatha, stop bumping one of the cameras. Thank you. Good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. And Nix is so much happier. Nix is dark shadow right up there. I think I have to angle the upper camera up slightly so she's. Then there's. Yeah, I got that. Hello, random
Who's
particle.
gotten to be quite the big kitty.
Yes, she's bigger than Nix.
Aw,
Yeah.
she's watching me.
Aw. Yep. Is all right with the world now, Nix? She's just staring at me. What is on her hand, Agatha? This is a partial bag, but I figure a partial bag's probably good for today. Leave the camera alone, Agatha. Sounds like everyone's happier overall, including the cats. This is a good thing. Yeah. And they are also happy that they can freely come and go to the house.
Yes, there's no portal.
No magic box. There we go. Now both cats are in frame. There's the Nixie girl. Right up there. Yes.
this is all new to Agatha.
Yeah. She did come out into the other studio a few times.
She was still a bit of a kitten.
She was still very much a kid.
But she's
Okay, where did I set it down? There it is.
sewing tool.
Yes, specifically, this section, it's like, where did I leave my wire tool? Agatha, don't lick the cup.
There could be a cup that has tongue prints on it.
Having, weird things you've learned. Never make, mix up a batch of brownies after working with black clay because the two are very similar in color. When the black clay is still wet and on your hand because I have licked black clay off, it's gritty and does not taste at all like chocolate. Just all the work of the studios just made the hands so very tired.
Not just the hands.
Yeah, oh goodness, yes, there are days where it's like, okay. Oh, hello Nix. I'm glad to be of service there. Oh, yes, you're gonna sit in the chair now.
I got to learn a whole bunch of new skills about how to do railings.
I build railings. How to hang drywall on the ceiling.
I knew how
Using
to
one
do
of
that.
those, using
Oh,
the
yeah.
drywall lift.
That was kind of cool.
How to hang unfaced insulation.
Oh,
Neat
yeah.
one to hold it together, hold it up. Well, the texture on that second cut might be good for fairies. Don't play with the cords, get there, Agatha. So how's the shelf placement working?
So far, so good. I put 2 on there. I mean,
Yes.
it's partly a big sample size.
I know. Well, the font size is good on the chat up on that side. I may have to see if I can adjust the font on that side so that it doesn't break the words.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that I can now log into Restream through OBS so that I can get chat up through there and I don't have to open up chat separately.
Yeah.
It also seems to stay logged in better. Yeah, Agatha?
Well, that's good.
What are you playing with? A scrap of
I have
paper.
the one
Okay.
little kiln right over here.
Yes. Trusty there.
Yeah. Before that, he had a much longer name.
Yes.
It's the little kiln that could.
But now we have, as we refer to them, Trusty, Rusty, and Shiny. Shiny being nose. It's not so shiny anymore.
Yeah, when we first moved here, the
Oh,
older
goodness.
kiln was just. Well, we lived on the coast. It lived on the back deck, covered deck, for 12 years.
And we live,
4 miles from the ocean. So lots of salt air.
lots of salt air. Ate the metalwork off the outside of the town.
Yeah. What holds the kiln together? Gravity.
Rusty still needs some wiring.
He needs his
repair.
wiring.
We have a kit. We may or may not need a tool to actually crank those wires in place.
Yeah.
Shiny actually is gonna need new coils soon,
Yeah.
which we could actually film, because most of the you go to the Scut website and they just clip the wire like this, and I'm like, no, it's not just merely clip the wire like this. It's more like get the hacksaw.
Yes, that's what we'd resorted to.
Because I broke a set of wire cutters,
Yeah.
not the handles, but the blades.
Might have some. I have someone who's volunteered to help.
Yes.
I don't think it's as easy as he thinks it is.
No, because, When we broke the blades, we were putting 2 2 sets of hands on the handles to compress the. We applied more pressure than those were.
Well, they were also cheap.
They were cheap, yes. Never
I
use
don't-
cheap wire cutters on kiln wire, coil wire.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
And, well, Trusty there needs new coil.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Trusty there has a broken coil. We'll
So
have
we'll-
to, I have to finish assembling him because his computer controller is still just sitting there. And he needs new motor for his lid? Yes.
Yeah, he does.
The
Because
lid, the
he-
lid latch
all the latches have just died.
failed. Just failed. We still have it. All the cotter pins and everything are still around for the handle, for the hinge. But the latch that keeps it open, part of that thing.
Yeah, we
Most
have
of
to-
it, but not the part that actually keeps it.
Yeah, so we just have to. What are you? Oh,
She's going up. Yes, I have to build a cat run still, don't I? Yes, I will make it so there's a tunnel right there, okay?
well, Nix just jumped right over.
Oh my goodness, she's walking.
She's walking on the.
No, not quite. She can't. You can jump.
I've seen you jump.
You can easily make that gap. Go on. Go on. You can do it. Higher stakes when there's 6 feet between her and the floor. Oh, are you okay? Okay, she's fine.
She didn't
She
quite
didn't
make
quite
it.
stick the landing. Oh, it's because the back on top of the wire shelf shot out from under her when she jumped. Are you okay, sweetie? Agatha, Agatha. Yeah, you're moving fine. That was embarrassing. She's fine.
Oh,
Her front feet caught, but the back feet, her whole weight was penduluming on the shelf down, and her claws slid off that shelf before she could get her front feet, her rear feet hooked on anything. It's okay, Agatha.
compared to what Nix did was just.
Oh yes. Well, Nix knows how to jump off of the
Yeah.
edges of the just loose bats without shooting them out from under her. Agatha's still young. Yes, I said your name, didn't I? I know, I don't have any cheese sticks. Like, yesterday where I was doing cat training with the cheese stick,
Getting her to jump.
getting her to jump from one place to another, to jump down, to jump up, to sit. All from the nearest scrap of friggin' green cheese, cheese stick.
Yeah.
And when I finish the cheese stick, I must present the empty hands. So clean the fingers, just making sure that there's no cheese scrap left behind. Well, right now it's like I'm used to having to take the cups away and load them onto what would be that shelf over there.
You still could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now, it'll actually dry better over there. I should check to see if we have handles.
Yes, we should.
That's what else there should be done.
Well,
Okay,
other-
so,
Other than that, they're not mugs, they're cups.
yes, and some of those things definitely need handles. It's have 3, 4, 10, 13. So you will need 13 handles. Let's see, do we have any? Well, for some of the smaller ones maybe. There's like 2, maybe 3 small handles, silver handles. See, those are really light. So yeah, need to make handles. That clay is over here. Oh, that's cool.
It's a cat toy.
So yeah, that's on there. That's the scuttle pad. So just slid one of the
Yep.
bolts play out. Come on, open box. What? It's in the same room as the wheels.
I know, it's kind of funny that, huh?
Oh, this okay. This bag here is much friendlier than the one right next to it. So I'll use this one for handles. And we can swap the back to the small mirrors boys. Put them over here. Oh, shush. There's gonna be a lot of that, isn't there? I'm also sure that there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna migrate down.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause that's not a particularly handy place to go get bear's bones from.
No. But is that where they should go?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they go over with the wedging table once you get that made.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the ancillary furniture in here has been beat. So glad you guys were able to get back up and running again. Thank you. So much of the ancillary furniture and furniture pieces in here have been made with scrap wood. The legs to the support for the flat file, which is this right here. Yes, there you go. It's a flat file.
It's my flat phone.
Yes. The legs are made out of some of the old posts from the original deck.
Yeah. So part of the deck lived on.
So part of the deck lived on. Other than that, there's I think another part of it. That one's mostly salvaged wood with 2 pieces that were the temporary stair rail.
Yeah.
We have the temporary stairs. I think I need one of the lower stairs, which had been there, but I moved them. There they are. There we go. Because the structure next to here, we enlarged the tool table because there's the raised cement apron to the
Which has-
wall there.
When I poured the concrete, one of the neighborhood cats walked through it, so there's cat
There's
paw prints.
permanent cat paw prints. We approved. The contractor was unamused. He said, "No, leave the cat paw prints."
Leave them there. Don't touch the paw prints.
Because those were most likely from
Spot.
Spot. She is solid black kitty with the exception of a black spot on her chest, a white spot on her chest.
And well, she used to get underneath the house, from under the deck. Because come to find out, there was an uncovered trap door to get under the house.
Yeah, we sealed that up.
Yeah.
Well, it's not permanently sealed, but it's very well secured.
It's got a trap door.
It's got a trap door with wing nuts holding it shut. You know, something cat proof.
Yeah.
You
And
look
then you
very
have
happy
the
up there.
vents that, you know,
In the vent, yeah. The
what's
opening.
right back there, that's the vent. I have some scrap wood over it because right now I don't want the cold air blowing on my back.
That'll be
But that'll,
nice during
that'll
the
be
summer.
really nice in the summer. Because this room seems to hold, because it's insulated really well.
Yeah.
It's got R38 in the walls and R22 in the ceiling.
29? I don't remember. I'd have to look at
I think it's in the low 20s.
Okay.
So it's in the walls, and then the heavier stuff's in the ceiling. So it's, and then it's insulation underneath the concrete. So it's kind of like,
And we also sealed the heck out of the windows.
yeah.
Because, no, the contractor did not properly seal the windows. They
Didn't
were,
seal in the windows, no.
there was cheap caulking used in half of the spaces, quarter of the spaces. A lot of area that wasn't caulked at all.
Yeah. Say it was a cock up. But
But we got the good caulking. Because weather hits that wall.
look at weather.
Yes. 8, 9, 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so you can scoot these back a little bit. You can get. You have now gotten clay on the wall. No, it didn't. There we go. So you could get 10 cups per shelf.
Or at least, yeah, maybe not 10 because then you'll 2, 3, 4, 9 per shelf easily. And there's 2 shelves.
Yeah. So you could do
Yeah, good, great.
Oh, did it slip off center?
No, it wasn't sticking,
Oh.
but it
Man.
is.
And I was able to adjust the upper camera there so that Nix, you are in shot. Yes. She is loafed up on one of the plaster forms.
What is it with her in those plaster
I don't know,
forms?
but that's the reason why I have a little placemat over the top of each
Yeah.
and every one of them. Oh, I have now acknowledged your presence, so you're gonna get down. You can jump across onto the table if you want. I know you're seeing how far you can get with the game floor is lava.
Furniture's all further apart.
I know. It's terrible, isn't it, Nix? Oh, you want to stick what I'm holding? Yeah, clay. Oh, you wanted me to stand here so you could use me as. I just got used so really bad. You have cleaned us some back to bed. Are you happy?
Gracious.
Agatha got bored. She went back inside. That's something she can do.
Yeah.
Right. Now walk across to the other chair. I know this table is new, isn't it?
It's the one thing that's new. Yeah, because none of the other pieces of furniture in here are remotely newer.
Oh, you're gonna look out the window now.
But get new computer parts.
Yeah. Some of the computer parts. Oh wait, no, that one's built
Yeah, and then we even had to replace the hard drive.
Yeah, because the old hard drive was the wrong technology.
Yeah, no. We've been having problems with that computer since those. My son, he was getting a new computer, and he's going, but he had this graphics card. And he goes, you can't get a new computer without a graphics card. It's okay. So there's a graphics card that the computer got built around. He never tried building one from scratch. I know it isn't really any cheaper. Well, it's a little bit cheaper, but not a lot. We also didn't need to get the really high-end stuff. We had to get something that was good for out here, for streaming software. But, and it was kind of, okay, it got here, put it all together. And well, the hard drive wouldn't root. It wouldn't see the hard drive. The hard drive was too old. It was 5 years old.
Some pieces of technology change faster than others.
Yeah.
Where am I going to set this board on the wheels?
On one of the
On
shelves.
the shelves? Yeah. Because I'm like, wait.
Might want a second little table out here.
Yeah. Oh, there's that folding wooden table. Just the little TV tray style one that we were using as the side
That's
table.
true. You could
That
use
might
that.
be good.
Yeah,
Because I could,
let's see.
I could use one that is basically temporary. Is that one still out here?
And I didn't put it anyplace else, so it should still be out there. Oh yeah, there's so much stuff in the garage. You could barely walk. The walkways were the width of my hips. And the garage is so icy cold.
I don't understand why.
No insulation in the concrete.
Yeah, no, that is the biggest thing because there's
But also the thing is 70 years old.
yes. Come on.
It's got some insulation in its walls and in its ceiling.
Yes.
Other than
There we go.
that, it's the cold radiates from below.
There. Yes. There we go.
And even with the heater going, it didn't warm it up.
No. Froze all winter. Oh.
yeah.
Well, there's a piece of plastic that I didn't
Yes, I
take
know. I
off the
thought you
camera.
left it there intentionally.
I
You forgot.
could. Yeah, it'll protect the actual lens for a while. You know that
Yes.
plastic that comes covering things like computer screens? We did get a new webcam. I left it on the front of the webcam. Oh, there's also some on the sides.
Just leave it there.
Yes, I will. Just. Have you decided the heater is nice, Nix? She wouldn't have been sniffed it.
This is a bigger piece.
Yeah, there was like one piece that was 30 ounces.
I don't care. Just do. Wait a minute.
The first of the clay on the floor.
We did seal the concrete.
Yes, we did. We very specifically waited bringing anything clay in here and furniture until we sealed the concrete.
It looks much bigger empty, by the way.
Oh,
It's so
yes.
huge, and I'll wait till we get the furniture in.
It won't look huge once things are in here.
And all the equipment and stuff.
4 by 5 foot flat file, the table, filing cabinet,
The table
1, 2,
is-
3, 4, 5, 6 sets of shelves.
Yeah.
Oop, no, 7.
7. Yeah.
A small kiln, a desk, the dehumidifier and air
The
cleaner.
filing cabinet.
Yeah.
A very cool filing cabinet.
Several chairs.
Handles were bronze.
Oh yeah, it's an old.
It's
It's an antique filing cabinet. Go. Next handle.
We rescued it from a basement.
Yes.
And that's good. What's your obsession with filing cabinets?
They're useful. And you still have drawer space in that one, right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
there's a filing cabinet that's in the garage that holds tools. There's one drawer for Ryobi, one drawer for not Ryobi,
Yeah.
and then one drawer for miscellaneous hand tools.
Yeah.
That one needs to be sorted.
Yeah.
We took the sanding sponges out of that drawer just last night. It's a built-in little shelf unit for the garage.
We have a ton of scrap wood right
Oh
now.
yes.
Which will serve us well because we're gonna need to use some of it for the new wedging table.
Yeah, that'll probably largely come from the giant pile of scrap wood in the back, which is
And some of it that's not so scrap stuff.
Yeah.
That's on the side there.
the extraneous
He
grade
bought some
B
seconds.
the seconds lumber, which arrived dripping wet.
Yeah.
He's like, and he joked at the time, it's like, funny, it's so wet when it's supposed to be kiln dry. When we were having to move the wood pile later,
It said
Ourselves.
seconds in green.
it was green seconds lumber.
So he was lying.
Yeah, lied to our faces. Didn't expect us to ever see the label on the stack.
But that's the stuff that he left behind.
Yeah.
Too.
He took the good stuff.
Yeah. Including one piece out of our garage.
Yeah, we moved one of the spare sheets of insulation that's going underneath the cement slab.
Because we had use for it.
We had
And
use for it.
one of the things in
in the green for over a month.
yeah. And then he went into our garage and took it and didn't say anything because we're going, well, did you move it? No. You move it? No.
It was 4
Where'd
by
it
8
go?
feet.
Yeah. And he started just taking all the scraps. It was understood that we got the scraps.
Yeah, he was using our money to buy the supplies.
And they're ours. And it's
We
okay.
had use for all of it. Yeah.
And then one day he just cleaned it all out,
Yeah.
including the stuff that we'd set aside. And that was kind
That
of like
was-
the final straw.
Yeah.
And the profanity he graffitied
Over the door,
over the door.
which we actually have a question out to the local building inspector, and he's like, "Yeah, what should be done about this?"
Because that's not right.
No.
And then he signed it.
Yeah. Dude, particularly in a house full of history geeks, you're not going to obfuscate your name by writing it in runes.
Having seen enough of his writing.
Oh, yeah. I recognize his handwriting anyways. But yeah, once we get that dealt with, we were going to be sanding it off.
Yes.
And then I will finish painting that section of wall. And painting the exterior, I can see the point at which he decided that he wasn't going to put as much effort into it because one corner of the fascia board on the edge of the roof
Need a
was
little bit more water in it.
beautiful. What?
Yeah.
You need more water. Sorry. Was bevel cut and all fit together nicely. The next one wasn't. Didn't even align quite right.
Yeah. And it was kind of. He was no longer necessary.
No.
I know how to do shoe.
I do believe the phrase we used was, we no longer saw value in continuing the relationship. There you go. And you have nice warm water with him then. There, don't you? Ooh, yeah, that's actually kind of hot.
It feels nice.
Is it your current favorite spot in here, Nix? I I know.
It's kind of where she would sit sometimes anyway.
She'd loom.
But it was, right. I thought it was because of the window.
Yeah. It was also times
She found
she'd
her
sit on the shelf above your wheel,
Yeah.
which there is not yet at the moment, a shelf above your wheel.
There'll be another one.
Yeah. Also, there's enough wall space in here that we've considered hanging artwork as well.
Yeah.
Well, you can hang like the business logo for one thing. Also, while we have our own Patreon up, we do contribute to one Patreon, Time Team. And we've been on their Flag of Fame for 4 years now. Can't wait till they need to just sell that postcard, flag, something.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people on amongst their patrons that I want to buy the flag. Make the flag for us. So what you do is you, once a year they have a thing where they sign up. You can sign up to have your name added to the big flag banner that they have up on that year's dates.
Yeah. And ours is under the business.
Yes, you'll find it under running team. What's the matter, Nix? Does your box need to be on this side? Oh, the eyes turning towards me. Yes, because you've turned into a loaf cat. Yes, you have. There's still things that get refined in here, like we want to make a better post to hang the throw cam from. So we don't have to shift it out of her way for her
So I
to
have
get
to
out.
get through a section that's this big.
Yeah.
Not wide. Nothing was a small person, but I mean.
Yeah. There we go. All the handles are pulled now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So you'll have 3 spare.
Oh, that's good.
And now I'm going to take these and put them on the shelf. So yes, I think this little folding table has found his home. Because I'm so used to there being something to set a wearer's board on. Right over there.
Don't have the scrap bucket yet, so.
Yes, that's what's missing.
Because yeah, you just put.
I'd set it on top of the scrap bucket, which would be right here.
Yeah.
We'll close it. Also, towel.
Yeah.
There's this yellow towel hanging on the back of the chair right now. Just use that one. It's not like the hands had huge amounts of clay on them. Close it back. It's also a matter of choosing where the cameras are going to be.
Yeah.
That one over there, that one is actually mounted to the wall.
It's the one that used to be over the
Yeah.
wall.
That's the one that used to hang a little in front of the
Yeah,
whole
that's why
laptop on.
it's still covered in clay. The new one hasn't gotten clay on it yet. Well, the other one was, was a Black Friday special. So it was a cheap webcam. Because one of our others was, it's having problems. I think it's just about that it has died at this point. But it was kind of like, oh. And then it
eyeball
never,
hammer.
the eyeball one.
We've actually misplaced it.
Oh, I thought maybe it just.
Oh, I have no idea where it is.
Whoa.
It has gone walkabout.
I figured because you didn't put it, well, you wanted to get another one, the other one must have died
No,
finally.
I can't find it. I have no idea where.
Well, that was careless.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because when I went to set up the cameras when we were streaming from the garage,
Huh.
I couldn't find it.
How bizarre.
Yeah,
I wonder where it got off to.
I don't know, but that one predates the move out of Dublin.
Yeah.
It is ancient. It has, oh, yes, I thought that's what you might want. You want lap. Yeah, I'm not wearing my coat right now. Oh, got your nail caught. There we go. Yes. Are you a happy girl? She's kneading at my legs. She's happy. I can't quite say the same thing.
And Agatha goes, I don't get it.
I don't get it. I'm going inside now.
I'm gonna go sleep on the couch.
Yes. Chew on her acrylic blanket.
Oh, yeah.
That horrible sound she makes. Nix will, chew up cardboard. Agatha sinks her jaws into an ancient acrylic blanket.
And it makes this horrible squeaky noise.
And I'm like, well, she's keeping her teeth clean.
Yeah.
And whatever
Because
you
she's
don't-
not chewing through it. She
No,
just,
she just sinks her fangs into it.
yeah.
Pulls back and sinks her fangs into it again.
The heater got up to temperature.
Oh, did it unclick off?
Yeah. Because now I can feel the cold air coming out of the thing. Because it's
Oh.
also,
Well, what we can do is we can take and either use scrap boards or some of
we'll
the.
just have to make something that fits. Because
We'll
there's
make
also a wire that comes out of right there.
Yes, we'll make a nice little fitted cover.
Yeah. Do that. There's a total of 3 of them out here, which is what is going to keep the air out here, not being so stagnant.
Yes, we are.
Be wonderful in the summer because
Yeah.
you'll have that 55, 60-degree air coming out of there.
Yeah, that will be lovely.
And in the winter,
It'll be.
you still have the 55, 60-degree air coming out from under there.
I got a good set of paw prints, and now she wants to play with her cord.
Yeah. So, I mean, it'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're going to need the little wood stuff
I don't
out
think
here.
so. Oh, did you bring the cord back? Yes, you did. Do you get to throw it again? And get down first? Good girl. Oh, I'm sorry, it self-returned, didn't it? Oh, okay, I got the cord. And she's got to do the full set of activities.
Because the kilns are still in the garage.
Yes.
The glazing area
It
is
is
still in the garage.
Yes. Well, the garage came with that beautiful setup of shelves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another.
It wouldn't fit. All that wouldn't
Oh no,
fit in
it would
here.
not fit in here.
This room would have had to be a lot bigger.
Yes. It would have had to include all of this and the glazing station and the kilns. This room probably would have had to be half again, if not double.
Yeah.
And it's better if you're not sitting in the same room. The room is a kiln while it's firing.
Oh, no.
And a perpetually cold room is a good place for a
Or
kiln.
kiln. Yeah.
Because the garage is perpetually cold.
Yeah.
Does the cat like the new studio? Oh yes. There was much cat anger until it was not only finished to the point where the cats could come out, but the clay had returned.
Yeah.
There were times where she was putting her paws up on the storm door that's between this room and the garage, and
Because she
yowling
could
mournfully
because she could see the wheel.
She could see the wheel, but the wheel was not.
Eventually just got too cold. I couldn't work out there. Not even
Yeah.
with the heater, like point blank.
Yeah,
It was
just
so
fire
cold
right
that
under.
it would hurt into my joints and into my bones, and I just
It
couldn't
took
deal
you
with it.
hours to get warm again.
Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore.
Because in Washington, spring is not, a nice warm affair.
Yeah.
I think the high outside today was still below 50, still in the 40s again.
Yeah.
I mean, next Friday it's supposed to be 80.
No.
I really
Go
hope
figure.
it doesn't get that warm, personally.
I know.
But I mean, it'd be a nice, lovely, warm day because there's a plant sale. The local master gardeners thing has their
Once a
plant
year
sale.
plant sale.
And I think it's just that it is Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
So what sort of plants do you want for Mother's Day? Well, last year you got 3 grapevines,
Yeah.
which will actually,
They're still not in the ground because they're going to be right outside this window right here.
yes.
And as they grow up,
They will provide summertime shade for these windows.
and
right
also
here.
be very pretty.
Oh yeah,
It's the one thing I missed from Fortuna is being able to look out the window at the
and see the grapevines.
because grapevines are pretty.
But now that there's maybe a little bit more touch-up of paint on that wall, but that can be done after they're in the ground. We can actually get the little retaining wall in.
Yeah.
And
You need to
break the soil back up.
You need to break the soil back up. We need to seal the concrete on the outside, the foundation.
Well, if it's gonna be that warm, if we dig down the soil in that area this coming week,
Yeah.
we could seal it by this next weekend.
Yeah. And that would be good.
Yeah, and that's check another thing off of the list.
Oh, I know.
Which actually reminds me, there's things we can check off on my list right now that we finished last night. The 2 new shelf units for the family room. Those are done. Those check those ones off. We still have yet to paint the shoe rack.
Yeah.
Maybe
Get
later
to it.
today, maybe tomorrow. We'll get to it.
Maybe next week. No, I mean.
Yeah, when it's warm outside, we don't have to have the paint fumes in the house.
Yeah, that's what. Maybe next week when it's warmer.
Is that your laundry basket, Nix? Shoot it over, tipped it over, climbed in. How's the throwing going?
Okay. There we go.
Still, you only get 9 per shelf. That's still 18 without me having to move anything.
Yeah.
A far cry from the.
I know why she was saying that thing smells.
Okay, that towel goes in here. Stinky towel. Gotcha. Fresh towel. And that's why we have to put in a shelf over the wheel, because that's where the towels go.
Where the towels go.
Go right there. The shelf just has to be more than 5 feet off the ground. I suppose it should be a little bit higher because some people.
Yes, with my shoes on.
See, maybe the height of the shelf here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to
Maybe
just
a
touch.
little hole so I can pull them through. Actually,
could
but
do
the
that.
thing is if we just get a wire rack shelf.
Yeah, we get a wire shelf for right there.
Because all that's going to go on there is
Yeah,
towels.
because the wire shelves don't have very good weight ratings, but it's only gonna have towels.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
I mean, we could just do it in.
No, I don't have, I was like, is there a measuring tape out here right now? No. I have to go get
Because
one.
that way you can see what's on the shelf. Too.
Yes, and there will be the hiding towel.
Yeah. It's going to be a while is figuring out what goes where.
What is missing from the space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, would take us all the way over to here.
That would be good. We could just get a 4-foot section of that kind of shelving and
Yeah.
put that up.
Cool. While I'm at it, I'll measure the space over here. I think I recall it being 6 feet. Nope, it is 5 foot 9 inches.
Okay.
They'll have to cat run feature above the door to the garage. I'm not sure there needs to be anything else on that wall. Unless we do something up and over there.
Yeah.
Or might
It could, yeah, it could just start over that door.
yeah, it could just start there. And I mean, that wall and that wall, we can put cat run furniture anywhere because both of those are backed with plywood underneath the drywall.
Because that's the original outside of the house.
So
And it has sheetrock over. Well, the siding was removed,
yes.
and then sheetrock was applied over it.
Yes.
Can you guess which wall we started with putting the sheetrock
The
on?
easy one. Because what we started from that corner next to the sliding door.
Yeah.
And worked out from there. Up to the weird corner in the wall.
Yeah.
Because he screwed up his math is all I can think of.
He screwed up
Why
his
there's a
math.
2-inch offset in the wall.
I know. It's kind of like. That's the.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we want to do it.
It was supposed to be 18 by 24 inside, not outside.
Yeah, it's 18 by 24.
So we did lose
exterior.
space there.
Yeah. Half a foot.
Yeah. It
This is-
matters when you're putting
When you-
furniture in.
yeah, when you put furniture in here, because the internal space is actually more like 23 and a half by 17 and a half.
And actually, I was looking at it. We said it was to the edge of the old decklet there. He didn't make it all the way to there.
No.
So he didn't. Just could I?
Yeah.
So we probably lost like a foot from our original design, which is why things
Yeah.
don't fit as well as.
As we hoped.
Yeah.
As we had planned.
Kept watching it, and it's good. It just doesn't look quite right.
Mm-hmm.
It was when I was doing some of the, finish work on the dirt there,
Finding all of the.
and it's kind of like, oh, so no, it wasn't as far as it was said to have
Yeah.
been. But oh well.
Yeah, because shaving in size, he shaved in materials, but he's charging us for the full size.
Yeah.
Shrinkflation, I do believe it's referred to as.
Yeah.
Really, Nix? Did I throw the pork and you can't find it? Where'd the pork go? You don't know?
Yeah.
We don't know when in the last 6 months? 6 months.
Yeah.
Because we packed down the shop the end of October.
Yeah.
And here we are the first week of May.
Yeah.
And we're using our studio. The shop is in use.
Straight this No, it's otherwise the heater would blow right
Yeah.
out.
Of course, I could turn the heater off. But you probably want the heat.
Yeah.
Oh, I should also change the settings on the dehumidifier so that it maintains it about 50% humidity.
Yeah. 55.
55, yes.
You don't want things to dry too quickly.
No, because with this, it's actually going to turn itself off because it's at 50 right now. Cool. So we're finally getting it to that maintenance level because for a while we just had the dehumidifier set at 30 because we were draining like 2-3 gallons of water from in here every day.
Yeah, every day without fail.
Because he was tracking in so much water
I
and
know.
it sat open for so long.
So
He was storing wet items in there.
It's kind of like you need
It'd
this.
be pouring down rain outside, you could just have the door open.
Well, it wasn't that
I said,
long
well, that's fine.
after he got those in that for the longest time there were no doors or windows.
Oh, yeah. And he did not hang tarps over the opening, which he figured out. It was just left open to the weather.
Yeah. Which is why the concrete has the coloring that it does.
Yeah, it's got permanent stains. Well, pretty soon you won't be able to see the staining anymore because it'll develop a patina of clay.
Yeah.
But I went over it on hands and knees, scrubbing it down,
Yeah.
making sure I had all the dirt that could possibly get off prior to sealing it.
Yeah.
Because it was caked with dirt.
Yeah, it was. Kept sweeping it several times a day.
I know. You get a full dust tank every time you swept, even if you swept an hour ago.
Yeah.
And then we mopped it 3 times. The last time being with a scrub brush. Oh, now you're going to use the laundry hamper as a den, right, Agatha? Yeah, but I think one of the very first things to come out into the shop once it was cat friendly was a litter box. And my goodness, do they like chasing each other around out here.
Oh, I know. They were just zipping around.
Yeah, when it was empty, they were just using it as a racetrack.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the reason why I'm going to make sure that some of the cat bedding run areas are large enough for them to get past one another. I don't want them, either of them, to pull this is Sparta and kick the other one off.
Yeah.
Not that I think that's just likely with this pair.
Yeah, after this, I only have 2 more to go.
Okay.
I have a better view of the trees now.
I know the magnolia is gonna go.
Oh, yeah. I don't see that much of the magnolia.
No.
I was talking about the trees on the ridge.
Oh yeah, the greenbelt trees there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty trees. It's the magnolia in the backyard. It is not climatically suited to the area.
It's not doing
diseased.
well. I have
It's-
to look into getting some 3 quotes on there.
Yeah.
What it costs to remove the magnolia tree.
So that it doesn't take out our shed, the neighbor's shed, or far corner of the studio. Or the raised bed.
Raised bed, yeah.
I just finished rebuilding the raised bed. I don't want it to.
Yeah.
Or the fence and retaining wall. It
Yeah.
wouldn't take much.
Yeah.
Because
Because if it went that way, take out that, and insurance would pay for it.
yeah.
But no, I wouldn't wish that.
No.
Because then it would take out more than just a fence.
Yeah. Because being on a slope, there's the neighbor's shed just on the other side of the fence, and the fence is, I think, around about the tree, the retaining wall is about 3 feet.
Yeah.
It's shorter there,
Yeah.
and it gets more shallow further down towards that corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another hassle for the future is the that retaining wall. It's built of old railroad ties.
And they're rotting.
And they're rotting. They're probably date back to the 50s.
50s or 70s.
50s, yeah, one or the other. And oh man, yeah. We've removed most of them from the yard. With that last batch there.
It's the property line.
It's the property line, which makes it a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
I don't have to go into the other room to film metal.
I know, isn't that wonderful? Because, well, it was a porch at one time, so there is a spigot.
There's a spigot. There's a spigot on the wall, which is now about 4 feet off the ground.
Yes.
I know you're almost done. Do you need more water though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have enough. Only because it is.
The last piece.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure, but at least the kettle now has water in it for next time.
Yeah.
And I should get a piece of plastic. Nope, not that one. No, this one. No, those are big though. Not this one. Nope. I'll find one right drawer eventually. Because the new table here is, it's ideal. But it's, in addition to having a little fold down flat, this is excessively large. This is how this plastic I'm looking for. The flapping down parts there, it also has 6 drawers. And in those drawers, we're keeping the plastic.
Plastic in the world.
There we go. And depending on how cats run around, we might be able to put prints on some of those handles. Agatha is hanging out in the sink. I'll say her name and the little gray ears go boop, and then back down.
It's getting kind of breezy outside.
There's a chance of thunderstorms Tuesday?
That'd be kind of fun.
Oh, that's the cat rattling the sink.
And Nick's is.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some stuff that we were sorting out when we're going through the flat file. That's still on that above eyeline shelf.
Yeah.
What did oh, that's a cool shape. No. I gotta go check out other things. Ooh, here. Ooh. She was like, I don't know about this. Huh. These cup-shaped items also smell like that. Weird.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna get you with that.
Hola. Say hello. No. I don't know about that. You coming to check on her next? She didn't get any clay on her. Oh yes, there's cups on that shelf now, isn't there?
Well done.
Yeah. It's also something is watching her jump up into that middle shelf. Yep, like that.
Because it doesn't have the grace yet.
No, Agatha doesn't know her own legs. She does not have wonderful dexterity as of yet.
No. What about a bowl?
Okay, this looks like that's not a cup. Which means there'll be 12 cups and 1 bowl. So you'll have 1 additional spare hand.
Yeah, why not?
One tool that you don't need more of is that particular cutoff tool.
Oh, no.
Turns out you have 4 of them.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought you
good.
had 3.
Yes, same here. That's good, like 4. Really? Okay. I must be at one point, I thought I'd lost one, got another one,
Yeah.
and then found it. That would be my
Maybe you
guess.
misplaced 2 of them, and you were down to 1. It was like, oh, good grief. Well, I know there was one time when we did get one while we were back in the time when we just brought the trusty and the wheel when we were up here for a month.
Yeah.
And still lived down in California. So that's probably where some of the odder duplicate tools come from.
Yeah.
Let's put that reach over and we'll turn off the heater. Go, it's going down. It's shut down in sequence.
Okay.
The gag has gone back inside again. She's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna go off.
Yeah. It'll be off in another 43 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be the end of the stream for today.
Thanks for joining us.
There you go.
And see if I can get out without.
Open the camera? I don't think